If you're a heating and air conditioning technician or even a salesperson, what are some of the traits of the best heating and air conditioning coaches and trainers? And how does this help you? This is a fantastic question. I'm Scott Silvenbell, coming to you live from HVAC Technician Sales Secrets on a perfect day to talk about sales and business, and a fantastic day to talk about you. Coming to you live from Sacramento. So this question actually comes up more than you would think. It's like, hey, Scott, I'm looking at hiring a sales coach. What should I be asking? And in all realities, what this is someone will say, I need to hire for a position, and I don't really know what to put in the blanks for my acquisition criteria or for my hiring of what I'm going to do. And so I'm going to give you some of the traits of the people that I admire, right? The people that I say, hey, I think they're doing this the right way. And number one is how they treat people. And I have seen some amazing things, amazing not in a good way, of how salespeople, technicians, plumbers have been treated by sales trainers and sales coaches, and it's appalling. So how you're treated matters. And if you're an owner or you're a manager, like, I never really thought about this. This is why you need to have a really good acquisition criteria for hiring somebody to come work with your team too. What do they know? The industry is incestuous, where somebody took sales training from somebody who took a 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 sales training from somebody, and they all teach the same freaking thing. I have sat through so many different dudes where I'm like, whose process this is? And then they'll tell me, I'm like, nope, it's actually like 3 deep in front of that. You're teaching somebody else's process that you saw, that you somehow became comfortable with. And this is why everybody sounds the same. This is why it's a race to the bottom for pricing. This is why, when you look and a homeowner goes, hey, why can't you just get to the price? I've sat through 3 presentations. What they're not saying is you are literally saying and doing the same exact thing as everybody else. Now, when I was a corporate sales trainer here in Sacramento, I had a pretty unique process, and it was for a large company. So people would go through my training and then they would leave. Okay, cool, no problem. But then they would go to new company, XYZ company, and then they'd go, hey, I got this process you guys all got to learn. And so what ended up happening was I had a unique process that nobody knew, and then everybody in Sacramento was using it, and then all of a sudden now everything sounds the same, okay? So we got how they treat you, what they teach, and then on this list is how are they going to help you? Like, are they good at coaching people? Are they good at training people? Do they say what needs to be said, or do they say what they think is going to be cool? And, when somebody's struggling, what they don't need is to be yelled at. When somebody's struggling, what they don't need to be told is they suck, right? And believe it or not, sales slumps happen to every single salesperson on the planet. It doesn't matter the service or the product. They happen to everybody. And so when you take a look at, like, hey, if I'm going through this, how do I want to be treated when I'm at the top? And even more important, how do I want to be treated when I'm down at the bottom when things aren't going well? And so, like, if you're like, hey, Scott, what are the traits of a really good coach or a really good mentor in the heating and air world? They're going to be cool with you and have really good conversations. And don't get me wrong, they may be disappointed. I could think of times where some of my coaches and my mentors have been disappointed in me, and that probably feels worse than being yelled at, because it's like, I let you down. Now, here's the thing. If you want to be better at sales, you want to be good at what you do, you should absolutely join my email publication, hvactechsecrets.com. I'll give you the goods. Not in the Facebook group, not in the YouTube channel, which means private coaching, private training, discounted coaching, discounted training. It's an email publication. You, my friend, will freaking love it. And occasionally I try to sell you stuff, right? So if you're saying, Scott, I've got acquisition criteria that I want to look for a coach and that I want to look for a mentor, is one of the things that should be on that list is availability. Like, when can they answer the phone? When can they have a conversation? Now, if you're an employee and you say, hey, somebody came and worked with us, most trainers, most coaches have different packages, and in those packages have the amount of time that somebody's willing to talk. Now, I'll share something with you. I have literally given out my phone number in speaking gigs to large rooms. And like, if you get stuck, text me or call me. Nobody ever calls. It's the weirdest thing. I have been in small venues where I've trained, 10, 15, 20, 30 technicians, depending upon the company's size. Like, text me or call me. And occasionally someone will be like, hey, Scott, you came out and worked with us, and we were in Texas, and I don't know if you remember me. Like, oh, yeah, I remember. What's up? Hey, I'm stuck on this thing. I'm like, okay, let's get on the phone. Like, what's availability? And I'm not expecting and saying that everybody should do this, But my belief is, hey, you know, if we've worked together and you're like, I'm stuck and I don't know what to do, I feel like it's my responsibility to say, hey, here's how you solve this problem. And then last on this list is, what are the deliverables? What are they going to give you when they're done? Is there going to be a recording? Is there going to be a book, a workbook? Is there going to be content for you to go over? Are there going to be assignments? Be aware that there's no training manual for how to train people. There's not. I wrote one. I never released it. So there is a training manual. I just never released it. But be aware that if you're looking to hire a sales coach, if you're looking to hire a mentor, if you're looking for the traits of a best sales coach or a mentor, I gave you 5. There you go. I gave you 5. You got 1 of 3 things to do from here. Just 1 of 3. Find the subscribe button, click on it. Every time I send out a video, you'll get an update. 2, hit follow. 3, share this video with a friend. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.